Good morning, Dr. Gary on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We're on the way today to Malibu, California, and looking forward to a great day. Today's topic, case presentation, is attempting to sell an office with a lot of bumps in the road, making it a bit challenging. Hopefully we can go over that today. So anyway, we've been selling dental practices. We're brokers for the last 12 years. We have 10 employees. We're in now 25 states. This is coming from California now, heading towards Malibu. And we're available to you 363 days a year. And you could reach us at 201-663-0935. We work every day except Christmas and Easter. Our working hours, East Coast time, you could reach us from 7:30 a.m. till 9:30 p.m. Just give us a call. We'll be there for you. This information is for entertainment purposes only. It's not legal or business advice. If any of you are selling an office, would like to sell a large office to a DSO, please call us. There'll be no commission for you. You have my full 9-member staff at your disposal, including 2 CPA accountants. So we can help you. There'll be no commission. And based on circumstances, we can sometimes get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So call us, and if you want to just chat, get a free appraisal, we'll be happy to talk to you. So anyway, let's get into what's going on now. This sale price of an office, doing like, $1.5 million, something like that, has a lot of moving parts and a lot of bumps in the road. We're trying to get through all the bumps. First of all, this doctor's health has been compromised since at least fall of 2021. The practice is pretty much nosedive. He has a partner that's a specialty partner, a spouse, but they feed off of each other. So this doctor feeds to the specialty. So if the doctor stops working or slows down, the specialty doctor starts slowing down. Also, there's a partner involved. The partner's just a GP. These are 2 GPs selling, but the one GP has a significant other that is also a dentist that he feeds work to. So anyway, the first problem is his health is compromised. The gross has gone down steadily since the fall, and it just keeps dropping and dropping. Now, he's feeling better. He's going to get back in action, and supposedly he has a lot of cases. He's mostly fee-for-service, a lot of implant cases, and supposedly he's going to get back in action within the next month or two. So he's trying to say, well, we got to sell this based on a lot of the potential. I said, you can't. You've got to get your numbers up. Not only have you showing declining revenues, when banks and buyers see declining revenues, it is a warning sign. You've got to get all the numbers up. And he says, well, I'll just get them up because as soon as I'm healthy, which should be soon, I'll be able to catch up on all those cases that have just been waiting. I said, that's great, but you just can't do great for a month or two. People want to see a trend for at least 6 months up. And I don't know if he can hold out. I don't know if his health is going to hold out. So we've got to get over that somehow. My suggestion was possibly getting an associate or somebody in there to, at least try and get the numbers up. I asked if his other partner, he's essentially space sharing. I said, can the other partner do something and take up the slack? He says, no, the other partner is too busy with their business. And they want to sell 2 businesses at the same time, 2 separate tax IDs. They're essentially space sharers. But they want to split up but they want to have 2 separate sales simultaneously, where the one practice is productive and producing about the same gross as the other, but has more insurances that he deals with. So it's hard. You're buying 2 practices simultaneously with 2 tax returns, but the one has a lot of issues. Now, another issue is we have a lease situation. The lease is coming in at about 13% of gross. Not a good number. That's high. Banks and buyers are looking for that 5 to 8% of gross. for the lease. But this gross is at that 13%. Well, to make things easier, now the landlord says he's going to bring the rent down. Should bring it down to about 8 or 9% because he's desperate, the landlord. But he wants to lock the seller. Tells the seller, you have to sign a 10-year lease for me to drop the lease in value in now. The seller says, I want out, I can't. I said, but however, in a situation like this, the seller doesn't have to worry about it. The very fact that the landlord is willing, has already proposed to drop the rent, what happens is the new buyer is going to come in with his attorney, renegotiate the lease before closing. So they'll basically have a lease ready to go at closing. They'll be signed to them, then they'll get the 10 years, they'll get the lower rent. But now you've got to convince the buyer that this is going to work out, that the landlord is going to be reducing the rent down. And obviously he's not going to go forward. The bank won't do it if he can't get a 10-year lease. Excuse me. So that all has to be worked out ahead of time. Now, getting back to this doctor. So the gross revenues have been going down. The space sharers revenue have been steady. But when you have gross revenues going down, repeating, declining revenues are a warning sign to banks. So a typical buyer is not going to just be happy with a month or two of high income. They want to see a trend 6 months to a year. And he may not be able to last that long. So I don't know what we're going to do. But we may try to do something with getting an associate in there. But one way or the other, get these numbers up. Let's sow a trend for a while. And maybe we'll get an interested buyer who knows that the rent is going to be lower, and we can work this out. But we got a lot of moving parts, a lot of bumps in the road. This is a bit challenging, but we're going to do the best we can to try to put this together. All right. So calling you on the way to Malibu here. It is about 70 degrees already. It's really warm. We're excited to get down to the beach and check it out. We have another office we just saw here in Los Angeles. But we're excited. Beautiful office. We'll report on that soon. So anyway, that's it. Give us a call. Any questions? We're here to help you. This practice itself should be listed. It's in one of the major cities. It should be listed on our website and then our list soon. Remember, if you want a practice list of everything we have, just call us up, sign a quick non-disclosure agreement. There's no fee, no charge, no cost, no commission to the buyer at all. So just send that to us and we'll get you out a list. And the list we update about every 4 to 6 weeks. There's like over 100 for sale. We're in 25 states right now. All right, stay tuned. We have some information about a way to get new employees. One of our previous buyers just told us about it. We'll get on it. So give us a call, 201-663-0935. And then our website is dentalpracticeguide.com. Calling from California, Dr. Gary, and looking good.